Hey YouTube, welcome back. Part 5 of my Everyday Carry series, and we're going to just talk about watches and timepieces, and the modern advances in watches. And so why would you want to have a watch if you have a cell phone or other types of devices to tell you what time it is? Well, there's a couple options. They may be more for extreme cases or maybe for unlikely events, but having a watch gives you the option, especially an analog one. If you're going to carry any watch, go with the analog. Unless you opt for a digital watch with other features we'll talk about, such as like a compass. They had those electronic compasses and other types of things. But for me personally, I just stick with an analog watch the few times that I do wear a watch. So that it makes it a lot easier to actually to figure out your location and what direction you're moving toward. The north and south lines by using the sun, and there's different techniques to do that. I already have a video on that, but so you can figure out your for navigation what direction you're going. You can also a lot of these watches, like this one, has a light feature, and it gives you just a little bit of ambient light to see what's going on around you if you had to. Going back to saying that about other features on other watches, especially the digital watches, they had the digital compasses now. On this one, I used for a long time, I had a basic watch band compass. I may still put that back on there, but I just took it off recently. But they have the digital ones now built in, and that's very helpful. They also have built-in thermometers, barometers, and even some different databases that you can type in notes, phone numbers, address logs, web addresses, email accounts, even keep a file of just passwords. And so they got varieties of things. Some of them actually have built-in flashlights, not just dials that light up, but flashlights. And of course, you have even some now that you can even use as a phone. But to me, that's extreme, and I don't get into all that. Just like some of the Google glasses, I'm not really into all that. Maybe we'll be into that in 10 years more than we are now. But I think sometimes it's just okay, if not kind of practical, just to kind of be, a bit more simple on some things. But with that being said, watches can give you a whole range of backup. So besides telling time and navigation and maybe some lighting, it can give you some information and also give you basically a pulse on your environment, especially those who can give you that temperature and barometer. And some of them have an altimeter and other things built in. I mean, it's just amazing. They have all kind of sensors built into them. And if you're into those kind of things, then by all means. This is just one of the formats that I like. It's just a very basic Forester model made by Casio, and this is enough for me. They make them in different colors, different face colors. I have both of them. There's like a black one with the reverse bright letters, and then this one has the olive drab numbers and the brighter face, and just a Velcro. This one's a very old watch, but it still works. I've only put a new battery in it once, so just wanted to do this part of the series. I think it's still valid to carry a watch of some sort. It doesn't have to be super high dollar. I think this was like in the $20-some range way back in the day. This is probably an 8-9-year-old watch at least. But you don't have to spend a fortune on a watch. And that's what I'm trying to say in this particular video of the series for everyday carry, that you can go to Walmart and get your basic Timex or Casio and spend under $50 and get something that can really last for a decade or more and be useful and have multi-uses. I think it's still good to wear a watch from time to time. I will admit that I don't always wear a watch, but that doesn't mean that it can't be useful for you and for me in the future. So if you have any comments about watches and the uses that you use your watch for, feel free to share those. Thanks a lot.